I really like exploring that side of me either. So imagine shaggy-haired freshman me at the involvement fair, trying to like remove the courage to go up to SJE's table and like creeping slowly up to them, like to make sure no one sees me, even though I was out already to everyone. And I got the courage, and I got there and I typed my name on Connected, and I got the email. You know? And all I knew of the community was, okay, I know there are gay people here, and I know that there's this app that I don't want to be on right now, so I'm too afraid to be on it. And that's all I knew. That's all I knew. After a few weeks of being afraid, I ended up going to my first QSA meeting, the Queer Student Alliance, and we talked about coming out, about oppression and privilege. We talked about what it meant to be queer at Rutgers, what it meant to be queer in our age group, and what it meant for our future. And I learned a lot, and I met a lot of people, all whom I very quickly added on Facebook, and I got to know everyone pretty quickly. And that's when I saw some posts about the Delta Lambda Phi, right? And that intrigued me. I wasn't interested in Greek life. I didn't like the idea of frats in general. I had heard all the hazing stories. I didn't want to pay for friends, you know? But the following semester I decided, you know, I want to check them out, go to their events, and I did. Because I recognized that they were a queer-centric organization and for queer men, and they didn't have friends who were like me at that time. It turns out that we shared many similarities as queer people, but we also had many differences. And I really liked it. I liked sharing and celebrating our different experiences, identities, everything that we didn't have in common. And then I learned about the LP, I learned about our anti-hazing policy, about the national recognition, about our charter, and I said, I want to give all of myself to this organization. I want to make sure that I dedicate all that I can to this. And that's where the roller coaster really began for me. Suddenly I was thrown into an appointed position on the e-board almost immediately, while also navigating schoolwork, my personal life, being outed to my parents, and then couch surfing for a while afterward. I realized the importance of the community. My brothers convinced me to go to more meetings for Yago and QSA, to visit SJE, talk that up, and make connections. I had a support system during one of the roughest points of my life, and I can thank the community in general for that. Suddenly, I was the chapter's president, and I'd never really been a leader. All I knew was that I needed to create the same space that others had created for me in the LP. And I also knew that I needed to create the same space that others created for me everywhere I went. I needed to learn how to build bridges and maintain them, have meaningful conversations and empower others to find their own place, to create change despite still feeling some ambivalence towards where I was going in my life. So I joined the executive board of QSA, began doing co-sponsorships, attended marches and rallies and outreach to social media. Likewise, I learned the importance of taking care of myself before anyone else. This past year, I've held my undergraduate social work internship at SJE and my CAPS, and it has been a privilege learning what it means to be part of a place that serves my community. I've had the privilege to also learn, understand, and listen to other people's stories and experiences, and learn how to be an advocate in so many ways possible. And I want to thank SJE professional and student staff for allowing me a place to learn and grow. I want to thank Dr. Nikki Atkinson, who is here right now, but she'll see this online at some point, my supervisor, for making it happen that I stay on schedule, that I hand everything in on time, and to keep reminding me of my passions. And finally, in like 5 days, I, along with other brothers, are going to be official alumnus of the Beta Sigma chapter of the LP here at Rutgers. I want to thank you, Beta Sigma, for giving me the chance to lead you and work alongside you in many ways that we've done so together. Thank you for being a stepping stone into our community for me, and thank you for giving me best friends and a family. I look forward to working with you and with all of you as an alum to make our presence known and to make my presence known. For the brothers that are like all over here, kind of like in this direction, let me remind you that Strong the Circle Week doesn't end at graduation, it's for life. So continue to be passionate, continue to fight for what we believe in as strongly as we can to create and demand the spaces that we need and deserve, just like Rutgers had those spaces here for me. Thank you.